Hello and welcome to Wishlist Roulette, episode 11. We're doing some new spins here. We just finished our recap of Iron Lung. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We need $16.99, almost $1,700. Crazy. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, we're almost there. I'll just do it manually. $16.99, 1,700. Wait. $16.99. I only needed one. Oh, I thought I was way off. Have some ideas for the future. I might start making a line graph of the different wish lists and how many items are on them. Have an idea to make the burger look better. Have a couple ideas going on, so hope to have some improvements to the show in the somewhat near future. It's tough to have time to do those things, but hopefully in the somewhat near future, you'll see some of those improvements. Now we're going to crash Wheel of Names like we normally do whenever we paste in hundreds and hundreds of numbers. We'll see. I think if it stops responding and we click out and come back to it, is when it will be filled up. Okay. It stopped responding. Now we'll go back to it, refresh it, see if it has $16.99 on it. The reason I want to do the whole numbers, if you didn't see the show the other day, I accidentally clicked remove a number, and that it took the number out, as in like, say you spun number 700 and you hit remove instead of exit from the screen or whatever, then 700 is not there, and I need 700 to be there. I just take my numbers off the back end. So just in case I have done that, I want to refresh the numbers from time to time, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay. I went to it in a fresh tab. Let's see if it has $16.99. Yep. Okay, it's ready to spin. So we are ready to go. Let's do it. Let's do a spin. Oh, really interesting thing. As you know, Steam is our biggest category, and the Steam sale is going on right now. In fact, there is a 53.68% chance that we will spin a Steam game, and there's a decent chance that that game will be on sale. And I do want price to play a factor in my decision, so maybe we'll play something normally we wouldn't play because it'll be 99 cents or something. That'd be really cool. So let's see what happens. Or if we spin something else, that's fine too, but let's see what happens. $10.72. So yeah, don't want to hit remove. $10.72. Spin results. $10.72. Episode 11. Okay. Plug that into our number guide. 1072. It's not a Steam game, so I'm going to be slightly disappointed if I actually pick a Google Play game over a Steam game. During the sale, it would be a really cool thing to roll a sale game and buy it cheap. So I need number 160 on Google Play. So actually, let's do some math on that. I need an up from down from top calculation. So we take this number divided by 9, 17, and this is equal to, whoa, let's see. How do we do this here? Let's get rid of these. Is this going to round it? Yeah. So we can't have that. How did I make this pool just the number? I thought I had done that in this part. Oh yeah, this is it. the trunk of that is what it's called, I guess. So we need to do equal to boy, what is it? No. Trunk with the okay. Equal to trunk of this. Okay, that gives us that. Times 9, which is the number of items on a screen. Let's do this. I don't know if I have to do this, but equals 153. And then that whole thing $160 minus that 7. Does that make sense? If we're going up from the bottom, I'll call this screens down from top. If you don't know what's happening, so on my Google Play wish list, I have to count this out manually. Sometimes it's quicker to count up from the bottom rather than down from the top. In this case, it's not, because it's 160, and obviously we'd have to count a bunch, 324 up from the bottom. We need, because 1072 minus 912 is 160. That's how many into Google Play we are. Each screen, as you'll see me counting in a minute, has 9 games on it. So divide that by 9, I need 17. And then the remainder is 7. So 9. Let's just double check our math. 9 times 17 plus 7 should equal 160. It does. Okay, so our formula is working. So we do 17 screens down from the top plus this many. So this is one thing. If you're going, that's if you're going up from the bottom. This is if you're going down from the top. So I need to do 17 screens of 9 plus 7 games, and it'll be that 7th game. When you're going up from the bottom, you have to add 1 to, because you're should be counting down. We'll go over that again if you guys care when that happens. So we're going to do 17 screens plus 7 games after the 17 screens. Let's see. All right. You can watch me count now. 17 screens plus 7. So, for example, there's one screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This next game at the bottom here. Warships Mobile 2 Naval War. Let's take a look at this. See if we can turn it sideways. And let's take a look. Looks like a World of Warships clone type game, kind of. Let's take a look at the reviews real quick. It's only 3 maps. It says it's PvP. I guess, let's just go down the line. Let's look at screenshots. It looks pretty if this is what it actually looks like. There's a game I really wanted to play similar to this in the past. I think that's why I have this on here. It was called Pacific Warships, maybe? Or that might not be right. I'm not sure. This looks like this aircraft carrier can launch a bunch of planes. I wonder if you can control the planes. The game I wanted to play in the past. Oh yeah, there you go. You can control the planes, which is pretty cool. So you're like playing as boat, and then you launch planes, and you can control the planes, which is really neat. Interesting. All right, let's look at the game description. Multiplayer. There's tournaments, it says. What's new? When was this updated? Updated on June 18th, okay. With Battle Pass rewards, July 4th stuff, achievements, bug fixes. That's cool. 5 million downloads, which is crazy. Let's read through some reviews. Let's see a couple more reviews. Here's a 3-star. Guess you can't play with friends, which is interesting. Okay, see, this is a big deal right here. This person says, it's nothing but bots. Can't find a match with another person. And that plays into the way you can't really play with friends either. Upgrades can fail. That's pretty standard. The first person said you can go backward in your upgrade status if you get a critical fail. That doesn't seem right. Upgrades failing is not the end of the world, in my opinion. Okay, this was last July saying this was fun at some point. Now it's bots every game. This says if you uninstall, you lose everything. That was back in October. This says there's a game called Modern Warships. Oh, that's the game. That's the game I wanted to play, Modern Warships. This says the gameplay and loadouts are literally 95% similar. And so that game I didn't play because it had some inappropriate content. How many minutes in are we? Let's see. 14 minutes. I just accidentally showed a very hilarious picture of my kid, but I'm gonna edit it out. I don't want my kid on the internet. At least not here. All right. I'm going to see if I can find some gameplay or website. Let's see. Warships Mobile 2 Naval War. Warships Mobile 2 Naval War. I'm going to look it up real quick with the feed off just to see for a second if anything inappropriate comes up right away, which is very common in mobile games. Let's see. Okay, here's their Facebook page. I'm going to take a quick look at that, then I'll bring you guys in. The reason I do that is I hate editing, and a lot of times you run into inappropriate stuff right away, and then I want to edit it out. Okay. Oh, this is a group. Okay, let me bring you guys over. Take a look at this. This is a Facebook group, an unofficial, I think. Some interesting skins. Let's see a little gameplay if we can. Just got a pop-up with my real name on it, which I'm going to edit out. I think you guys probably couldn't see the pop-up, but I'm going to make a note to double check that. Gameplay looks interesting. I mean, I think I'm not just feeling this in general. There, a lot of the reviews saying there are lots of bots are old. I wonder if they fixed the bot problem. Sorry, I'm just writing a note of what to edit. It's a shame I have to do some editing almost every time for these Wishlist Roulette episodes. All right. I'm just overall kind of not feeling the game, and then just the fact that some people are mentioning the bot issue, which is something I just absolutely hate. I actually think, I don't know if the bots are labeled in this game. I think unlabeled bots should be regulated. I think it should be illegal to have unlabeled bots in a multiplayer game. People buy and spend money based on that and think they're spending their time. It's false advertising. They think they're spending their time having fun with other people, playing with other people, and they're not. And it's a horrible, horrible thing in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just kind of not feeling this game in general, plus the fact that a lot of people mention the bot thing. I hope it's something they've fixed since those older reviews mentioning the bots, but I don't really feel motivated to look into it further. So I'm just going to axe this game. So this game is called Spin Results. Warship Mobile 2 Naval War. on Google Play, and we're going to graveyard it. First episode 11 graveyard. Okay. That means there's one less on Google Play. So we need to go to 1698 on the Wheel of Names, and let's spin. Let's spin again. Let's get right into it. Let's keep going, see if we can check out some Steam games maybe on sale. We'll see what happens. I almost forgot. I'm going in on my phone right now and doing a wish list. I mean, it did look cool. Maybe I should have tried it, but I'm just kind of not feeling it. All right, 4, 5, 4. 4, 5, 4. Which is definitely a Steam game. 4, 5, 4. Let's go check out Steam game 454, see if it's on sale. Let's see here. There it is. 454. Let's get close, then we'll scroll. Okay, we're close. 4, 5, 4, 2. Oh boy. 4, 5, 4. Vesteria Saga 1, War of the Scions. It's not on sale, and it's $20. Let's see what it is. A strategy RPG. Let's check out the trailer here, which I'm going to mute. Get to some gameplay quickly. I used to watch a ton of Steam trailers, and I would be so mad when they would just show like minutes of story stuff with no gameplay. Looks like maybe a Fire Emblem style turn-based strategy game, translated into English for the first time. Maybe this is some kind of classic game. So I'm not seeing anything that great, honestly, in that. I probably put it on here just because it's a strategy RPG, which I used to love, and I still really do love. But I think they need to have a little something special going on. Let's see what we got here. It says weapons are very important. That's interesting. What's this? I don't know. Yeah, people are comparing it to Fire Emblem. Says this person says it has some of the coolest mapped characters and weapons seen in a Fire Emblem style game. There's different objectives. There's siege missions where you just have to get inside the city. Says there's a lot of advanced equipment right at the beginning, like magic weapons and stuff and spells. That's pretty cool. Bugs galore, crashes, rehash story, full of Fire Emblem tropes, bad animation. Only recommended for hardcore Fire Emblem fans. This says, what makes the game difficult is a mix of tactics, overpowered units, and something. There's some saves coming involved sometimes. Some maps require you to just save scum. You can save every 5 turns in order for you to actually win. There is true RNG. That sounds horrible. Okay. I'm not seeing anything special in this. I'm seeing some things I don't like. Saw some things I do like too in the reviews. A lot of people saying crashes. Well-known fatal crash error. Renders the game borderline unplayable. The special weapons and stuff sounds cool, but yeah. The video didn't grab me, the trailer, and then I'm seeing some stuff I don't like in the reviews. Definitely not feeling it, so I am going to remove it from the wish list. Remove. Did it go off? I think it did. Yes. Okay, we'll graveyard it. Spin results. This was called Vesteria Saga 1, War of the Scions. And it's Steam, and it got graveyarded. And it's not on sale. I'm just going to secretly spin until I get an on sale Steam game. No, just kidding. So Steam is now at $9.11. We should have $16.97 on the wheel of names. I realized you are still looking at Steam. Sorry about that. There we go. We should have $16.97. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and spin. Let's see what else we can get. I feel like so many of these games I put on here just because there's like some chance I might have been interested in them, and I need something to really pop now for me to actually play it. 905. Interesting, because this will probably be a game I put on the wish list very recently. That's very exciting. 905. I think that's what that means. So let's go back to Steam and see what 905 is. Wish list. Scroll all the way to the bottom, almost. Very exciting. Let's see what we got. 905. The Last Salvage Squad. It is on sale, minus 10%. That's something. This is some kind of first-person shooter, I think. Single player 2.5D FPS. Kind of like Doom, but high def. Looks interesting. There's a sword. Looks like you play as... Are you a mech-sized person? Mech-sized robot or a human-sized? You look pretty big, like as tall as a 2 or 3 story building. Has this crazy white, red, and black aesthetic. And giant enemies like walking over top of you. It's pretty cool. Salvage it. Oh, you go salvage yourself, take your weapon from your old self. Definitely feeling tempted to possibly give this a try. It's a big boss, I guess. Kind of reminds me of Devil Daggers with this giant boss. Oh, yeah, I guess you are a giant robot if you grab a dog like that. Oh, you gotta take it to safety, maybe? Interesting. Let's look at some more screenshots. All female giant robots you play as, but they don't look like they're inappropriate or anything that I can tell. Let's see. "12-meter tall autonomous humanoid units operating special weapons. Simple yet varied missions with a wide range of fighting styles. You have to go loot your old dead body. Fun game for an evening or two, with 4 hours on record. Simple but effective. Characters are cute too. Hard to recommend to play on hard. Main campaign is easy. EX mode. Enemies become more interesting. Sniper enemies become pinpoint accurate and you need to utilize cover most of the time, instead of lazily dodging. Levels get appropriately harder and some of them introduce fun twists or gimmicks. And the harder mode has a connection to... Sounds like they do recommend EX mode, whatever that is. This person's played like 5 hours, short but fun to 100%. Beat the game in an hour and a half. But I won't refund because it's too peak not to keep in my library. Simple, red, and white. Maybe this person was saying you should play on hard, because that seems to be what this person's saying. Completed the entire game with a speed build, where even a single hit could be fatal. Pick a stage, pick the weapon of a fallen ally, and spend the rest of it fighting waves of enemies. It's not absurdly hard, but not easy. Kind of similar to Earth Defense Force. This is something about the EX snipers as well. Runs at 2,000 frames per second at 4K. 2-hour adventure. A lot of the games I've been playing, Wishlist Roulette, are really short. I kind of would like to spin a long game and then not see you guys for months. That would be hilarious. That would be a cool way to play a long game. I feel like I'd have to be really into it. It'd be really cool. Let's look at some screenshots and discussions. There's blue. I'm definitely leaning towards playing this. Let's look at the discussions a little bit. It has achievements. I think I might try it. The Last Salvage Squad. Seems kind of basic, but has some interesting stuff going on. It's pretty cool how they're giant robots too. I like that angle. I think I'm going to do it. It's on sale for $8.99. My Steam cash can actually cover that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. The Last Salvage Squad on Steam. Decided to play. Put that on green. Just type that into the spreadsheet. This probably just went blank for you. It's a great show. Now Chrome won't come back. You guys should be seeing Chrome right now. It doesn't want to come back. But that's okay because the show is over. I'm going to play this and recap it. Or if I get into it and it's inappropriate, like right off the bat, I'll just come right back to this episode and edit it together and we'll just keep going. But yeah, I'm glad I got an actual Steam sale game and we'll give it a shot. Thanks for watching. Bye.